We started this sub-40 10k training series with a 41.06 clocking at the Zetland 10k in Redcar. We then moved on to a 40.35 at the Knutsford 10k in Cheshire, before progressing to a 41.20 at the Brigg Poppy 10k in Lincolnshire. The last 10k outing was a very close 40.21 at the Wilmslow 10k in Cheshire. And then last Sunday I clocked 19.31 over the 5k distance at the British Masters 5k in Battersea Park. Now this is a really interesting time because historically I've always had it that if you doubled a recent 5k time, then added a minute, you would get a current 10k time, so that would put me at 40.02. Potentially, so let's try and move it under 40 minutes with another workout.
And I was pleased to join John on this workout.
So today's session we're moving more into a half marathon type session, reasons for which will become apparent during the course of this video. So we've done a 2-mile warm-up, we're then going to do 10 minutes around half marathon effort down that trail and back. We're then going to do 10 times 1 minute, hopefully around 10k pace, 1 minute on 1 minute off, and then a final 10 minutes again down there and back at, well, we hope goal half marathon pace, but we're a little bit overdressed today. We thought it was colder than it was, so we'll just go by effort and see how it turns out.
Good warm-up and activation as always before doing these sessions, and then it's into the first 10 minutes at half marathon effort.
So conditions were quite good for this, and it was quite mild with just a little bit of breeze.
Going okay so far, probably 7 out of 10, which is what we want day after day, week after week.
First tempo effort section done, 7:22 pace, which is where I want to be for half marathon, or the pace roughly I'm hoping to run for half marathon. Felt quite comfortable. Ooh, flies in my face. We shall see now for the 10 times 1 minute how they feel, and then what the second 10 minute feels like. So good so far. How do you feel?
Like a rolling stone, no direction home, like a complete unknown.
So the idea of this session is to get 20 minutes of half marathon work in, traditional tempo effort, and also 10 minutes of 10k effort in. So a good mixed session, and certainly the second 10 minutes is going to be quite hard, having done the 10 times 1 minute harder in the middle of the session. At one point I thought I was actually running a little bit too hard on the 1 minute reps, not forgetting I had the 10 minutes to do at the end, but certainly not holding back enough, I think. So I reined it back, and we'll see what the numbers look like at the end of the session. And today's shoe of choice, the Adidas Takumi Sen 9s. Good, solid, reliable 10k training shoe. I've actually grown quite fond of these hybrid or multi-pace workouts over the last couple of years. Traditionally, we just did workouts that were, say, 15 times 400 or 5 times 1 kilometre, but now we like to work the different paces, working different energy systems in the same session, particularly as during the working week we're often confined to doing 1 session per week. So now we're into the final 10 minutes tempo, 5 minutes down the trail again and 5 minutes back up, and we'll get the final numbers at the end. And really enjoying my new Coros Pace Pro, where you can get instant feedback and analysis of your workout on the AMOLED screen. Really lovely colours, graphics and numbers there.
So numbers there, I'm pretty pleased. First 10 minutes was 6:53 average, I think, which is just slower than goal half marathon pace. Second 10 minutes 6:43, I think, which is faster than goal half marathon pace. The 1 minutes I got a bit overexcited in the middle. Got close to 6 minute miling on one, so I had to rein it back for the last few. Then I had the 10 minutes half marathon effort to do, at the end, but yeah, pretty pleased. I said during the session 7 out of 10. I'd actually go 8.5 out of 10 for that, particularly wearing leggings and my thermal hat and long sleeves and not race kit. Dawn, over to you.
Well, my first 10 minutes, I think as I said earlier, was around about 7:22, which I'm pleased with because...
That's 1:35 half marathon pace, what I did at Brass Monkey.
That's right,
back in January.
I'm looking for sub 1:35 come January, so it's a good place to be at the minute. The 1 minute ones, I think we're all around about 5k effort, so yeah, okay with that. And then the last 10 minutes, I think, again was around about 7:25. So yeah, all in all, not too bad at all.
You know what a good place to be is? Key West is a place to be.
Key West is the place to be.
So why, might you ask, am I doing a half marathon session in the middle of Project 39, the 10k series? Well, I managed to secure a transfer place to the Brass Monkey Half Marathon, so super pleased with that. Hoping to go on a good day sub 1:30. Doesn't mean obviously the 10k series is over. I'm not leaving it dangling on 40:21, I think I did at Wilmslow.
Yes.
Next weekend is the Telford 10k, that's really the goal race of it all. So next Sunday is Telford, that's the goal race of the series, but we have entered a cheeky little 10k for Boxing Day, haven't we?
Oh yes.
Where is that?
In Hull.
It's in Hull. It's actually in East Park Hull where the Hull Parkrun takes place. Currently officially ranked 4th fastest parkrun in the country, so hopefully a fast 10k race there put on by East Hull Harriers. And we did get into the Bourton on the Water 10k at the end of February. So there's 3 more 10ks entered where, fingers crossed, one of them either towards the end of this 10k training block or into half marathon and marathon training will actually hit that magic sub 40. And then following that, we have got an entry for the Brighton Marathon, which I believe is full now. So we'll have to see what transpires there in terms of training and whether I wish to actually run the Brighton Marathon. Looks a nice course, looks really interesting, plenty of historic sites and things of note, so suits me. But it's a marathon, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, absolutely. And you had given up on marathons, but I think seeing as you've entered, if everything goes right with this training and the half marathon training, I think you should give it a go.
What do you think, viewers? Would you like to see another fun marathon video from me where we can guess? Will I DNF?
I think you can't.
Will I end up in hospital?
No, you can't leave it on the negative experience you had this year. I think you have to, if you want to give up marathons, and I'm absolutely, I understand that you want to, but I think you need to go out with a positive experience. Otherwise, all those marathons you've done all over the years will be leaving you with a negative mindset on marathons, and you've had some really good ones. They haven't all been bad.
Might have it a pace, but pace 3:30. And I get something positive out of it, didn't I?
You can pace me. Maybe that's not such a good idea.
What could possibly go wrong where we do the same marathon, same pace?
So we hope you've enjoyed joining us for this training workout. If you have, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see how we progress those 10Ks, half marathon and possibly that marathon, who knows, then please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free and we upload 2 to 3 times per week. So until next time, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.